This is my system software project demonstration. As you can see, all the files are stored in this GitHub and all the classes are here. I've already run the program on the local host. As you can see, the prompt is being change colored. First command I'm going to test is the login command. To log in, you simply type login into the prompt and a form is brought up where you're able to enter your username and password. I'm going to be logging into the root account. The password is also root. As you can see, it has been masked. Once submit is pressed, root has been successfully logged in. I'm going to show the directory that we are currently in, so you're able to see it. As you can see, it is in users root. Every time a new user is created, a new folder is added, so the users are able to create new directories and anything else they might want. Next command I'm going to test is the ls command. As you can see, all the files and directories inside this user's root folder is shown here. Before we test that command, I'm going to show inside new directory that there is no files currently inside there. The next command I'm going to test is the cp command. I'm going to copy file.txt into new directory. Once this has been submitted, it says the file has been copied. Now we have run that command, I'm going to show you inside here, inside new directory, file has now been copied into that directory. The next command I'm going to be testing out is making a new directory. I'm going to make the directory test. As you can see, now when we go inside that folder, new directory test has been created. Next command I'm going to be testing is the move command. As you can see, inside new directory, there's no files or directories inside there. When I type mv move into new directory, submit, is now no longer here. When I cd into that directory, type ls, you can see that move is now in that directory. The next command I'm going to test out is removing directory. I'm going to be removing the directory test. Directory has been deleted. As you can see, it is now no longer here and the directory has been deleted. The next command I'm going to run is the which command. I'm just going to do that with the file Java. As you can see, it is run. The final command of the external commands I'm going to test is the ps command. I'm now going to be testing out the built-in commands. So I'm going to log in with root, password root, successfully logged in. The first built-in command I'm going to be testing out is adding a new user. As you can see in the JSON file, the only user that is currently in it is root. When I run the command add user super add user, a form is added where you're able to enter in the details of the new user. So I'm just going to add the user test1, password of 123, and user type of standard. New user has been created in the user file. When it's reloaded, a new user is added. I'm now going to add another user, so I'm able to delete them. As you can see, they are now added to the file. Now to delete the user, super del user and delete test2. Test2 deleted. When you go into this file and you reload it, the user has now been deleted as, oh, now only root and test1. Now I'm going to change a user's password. So super ch password, submit, and a form is now entered. So I'm going to change test1. I'm going to change their password from 123 to change. User test1 password change. When you go back into here, their password is now changed. I'll now be testing out changing a user's type. In the user folder, as you can see, test1 is a user type of super. I'll be changing it to standard now. So super ch user type. Username is test1. I'm changing it to standard. As you can see, once you reload this file, the user type is now standard. When who am I is entered, displays the current username, root. As you can see, standard user. Now I'm going to log out of this root and log in with a non-super user and show that they can only be accessed if they are a super user. So test2, password of 123. If I attempt to add a new user, that command, not a super user, unable to use this command. The next command I'm going to be testing is the move command. So first off, I'm going to show you that inside new directory, there is currently no files, and I'll be moving this test directory inside new directory. So I'm going to run that command, move test into new directory. It says the directory has been moved. As you can see, it's no longer inside this main area. I'm just going to test the cd command while I'm here. Cd new directory. And then ls. It shows inside the new directory is test. I'm now going to make another directory to copy. Now I'm going to copy into test. Test2 copy has also been copied into this directory. I'll now be testing out the cd command. To show this, I'm first going to run the show directory command. The current working directory, as you can see, is root, but I want to be moving into this new directory. So I'm going to type cd new directory. The new current working directory is this. The next command I'll be testing is the help command. So when you enter in help, all the commands are listed here and their use. The next command I'm going to be testing is the show history command. Every time a command is typed into the prompt, it is saved in a log and it can be outputted. As you can see, the next command I'm going to be showing is the show history command. When I enter show history and I press submit, these are all the commands that have been run on the system inside this prompt. The final command I will be showing is the exit command. Once you type an exit into the system, it closes the connection and still says the build is successful. I'll now be demonstrating the encryption. When you go into the NTU admin main folder, there is no zip file of encryption. As soon as you run the program, it encrypts all the data in a users.zip file. As you can see, is password protected. Once a user is logged in, they are able to access this. Destination directory, users, root. They can access it with no password. Next, I'm going to show that if you enter an invalid command, the system does not crash, but instead error handles. So if I just type in help with 2 P's, says not a valid command, please try again. The next thing I'm going to be showing that is if you log in with an invalid username or password, the system does not allow you to log into the system. So if I type in root with 2 T's, enter the correct password, it says unsuccessful login.